The Ecotower's keyword is synergy. In the Ecotower there is a constant cooperation between the aspects energy, user value and aesthetics. An Ecotower is basically a vertical village. The elements of the village are transformed into a vertical building. Combining all of the user's demands, a concept for a vertical village arises. A typical vertical building has the benefits of putting a lot of usable area onto a relatively small footprint. It also lets the sun penetrate all of the floors because the building is small. Stretching the building sidewards creates more space and possibilities for trailing. The building stays small, so the sun still reaches the entire floor area. By opening the building in the middle, it starts to cooperate with the environment. The building flows off so it is stable and it invites nature onto the building's floors. Rounding the overall shape creates a natural way of distributing forces to the base and creates an even smaller footprint. The building also assimilates even more with nature. By multiplying the shape, there is optimal stability and lots of possibilities to organize the floors. The floors are held up by wooden laminated panels. These solid panels are the facade of the building, but they also carry the entire building. The wooden panels are fully recyclable and sustainable. The tower seems abstract because there are very few visible materials. Because of the abstractness, the synergy between the tower and the environment becomes even greater. You can see the environment walking through the building, and you can also see that it's no real distraction in the natural scenery. The tower has a serene private front side with space for agriculture. The back side is common and public and usable for trailing by slope or elevator. The elevator cycles around the tower. It uses energy to move upwards and it generates kinetic braking energy when it goes down. Because there are two constructive panels in parallel directions to create a floor level, the floors are flexible to organize. Residents could choose to organize it any way they like. Because of the minimalist appearance, where there are no visible barriers between inside and outside, nature is actually invited inside the residences. The natural environment does not only cooperate with the tower, it also cooperates with the residences. Every home is divided into 3 vertical levels with a separation in the middle of every floor to create 2 twisted homes on every parcel floor. This way every home has an elevation in all wind directions to optimize the organization the way the residents prefer. The tower looks simple, but behind this abstract appearance there are some difficult junctions. This is where a paradox occurs. Because of aesthetic reasons, window frames, water drains and constructive elements are hidden as much as possible to increase the minimalist effect. The elements that you see in a village also appear in the Ecotower. In the middle there is an urban living area with a greater population density. On the sides of the tower there are rural living areas. The common public areas are situated on top and bottom of the tower. Included functions are offices and schools, recreation, sports and wellness. On the small scale, the sports area is involved in generating electricity for the tower by using its devices to produce kinetic energy. This way every small part of the tower is involved in making it independent, just like the braking energy of the elevator. The left roof is provided with solar thermal collectors to create a warm water cycle. The solar thermal collectors have a backup system under the tower, a ground heat pump. Together they have a high efficiency to make sure the tower is provided with warm water. The used water is filtered with a halophyte filter and aquaponics pond. This water is clean enough to reuse in the tower. On the left roof there are solar panels to generate electricity. Combined with biogas stations, the tower is now also independent on electric energy. By using all of these installations, the Ecotower does not only aesthetically work together with nature, it also works in a closed cycle in terms of energy consumption by making it dependent on the resources nature has to offer. Considering biosphere and technosphere, the tower makes itself independent. There is a recycling circle in lots of aspects in the Ecotower, from the use of material to providing food and water, and of course energy supply.